In case you have been trying to know what has been deterring you, or what has been barring you from getting a very good job, or what has been stopping you from landing that remote job opportunity, then I think it may likely be one of the issues I've slated in my past videos. But have you tried to check your resume? Have you tweaked your resume to a remote job inclined resume? That is what we're going to be discussing in this video. Welcome back. All right, today we're diving into a crucial step in landing remote job opportunities. Don't forget, my name is Angelo. The topic for today's video will be building a remote friendly resume. Are you being happy? Can I see you being happy on your seat? Yes, some of you have been asking for how you could build this, and I am here for you. All right, now whether you are a graduate from Unilag, Uniport, anywhere, or even a professional in Abuja crafting a resume that appeals to remote employers, now that worth doing is actually a new and a different ball game altogether. By the end of this video, you will be surely equipped with the insights and techniques needed to showcase your strengths, skills, and adaptability for remote work. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that notification bell for more tips on thriving in remote careers. So without much ado, let us dive into the matter of the day. Now let me tell you how you would actually learn and craft out a remote job inclined resume. Okay, so you will land that job on Upwork, you will land that job on Buffer, you will land that job on any remote job searching sites. My first point here is, don't forget to highlight remote skills front and center. Don't forget to highlight remote skills, whether tech or physical skills, front, back, and center. Remote roles require specific skills that aren't as critical in traditional roles. Okay, skills like self-management, digital communication, and time zone coordination are key to your resume being what is being needed by a remote job employer. Make sure to include a remote skill, okay, or rather better still, a remote skills section at the top of your resume with clear and impactful bullet points. For example, let me give you a sample. All right, you have a page where you're writing, and then you start something like this. We are experienced, or I am experienced in managing projects across global time zones. That is one type of skill you should always impute in your curriculum vitae. All right, now, or you could also write that you are proficient in digital communication tools like Slack, Zoom, and Microsoft Teams. According to studies, almost 76% of remote employers value time management and self-direction. So don't be shy about flaunting these qualities, because they are key to you landing a remote job. All right, and remember that these skills aren't exclusive to the United States remote roles and or remote job opportunities, or worldwide. All right, it includes Africa, it includes every other continent. Look for these capabilities too, because they will go a long way in helping you land your remote job or your dream remote job. The second point here on what to put in your resume to tweak it to a remote inclined resume is, don't forget to create a dedicated technology skills section. A dedicated technology skills section. Now, the concept of remote work hinges on tech proficiency. Don't forget, list tools that are relevant to the job. Don't forget, break this section into software categories like let's say communication tools, project management, and other productivity tools. For instance, Trello and Asana for project management, or Google Workspace and Slack for communication. All right, these inputs will help you to drive your points home as regards the kind of skills and the kind of technical know-how you have as regards remote job tools. But here is the trick. Don't forget, don't just list these tools. Describe how you've used them. For example, you could say, I used Asana to coordinate cross-functional projects with teams in different locations, ensuring smooth task tracking and accountability. Can you hear the sound of that? If you didn't get that, you could replay the video, all right? This goes further to add context and shows hands-on experience, not just buzzwords, all right? You're not just blabbing. You're driving your point home by showing your technical know-how and giving an exemplary use of it. The third point on what to tweak in your CV is lay emphasis on your ability to work independently. That is the basic concept of remote jobs, okay? Working independently from home. Now, remote employers tend to seek people who can stay on tasks without constant supervision. Under each job experience, don't forget to provide examples that go further to highlight your independent work style. Should I give you an example for that? Don't worry, I got you covered. I told you you're going to learn because I am here to school you, all right? Now, let me give you a sample or a format or an illustration so you would know what to write. For example, I led market research project from inception to execution, going further, delivering actionable insights autonomously, all right? You have actually told them that you can actually work without being supervised, all right? Or you could also say, I coordinated and executed customer service initiatives, going further to handle client communications independently. Can you see how perfect it sounds, all right? People who look at these CVs, who vet your CVs, are intelligent people. They will need you to make intelligent statements to drive your point home. Now, for my Nigerian viewers, all right, think of how our busy work environments often make self-management a very, very compulsory task. For instance, if you've ever managed multiple clients as a writer, for example, or as a virtual assistant, or you've ever managed deadlines without much direction, then that is the kind of independence that remote roles favor, all right? So if you don't know, you have this skill now. I'm going to arm you with all you need to know about remote jobs so that it won't be a case of had I known, but it's going to be a case of I now know, all right? Now, the fourth point here is don't forget to include examples of remote projects or tasks. Yes, don't just say because you've worked in a bank, you've worked somewhere, you will just write all of them there. No, write your whole experiences remotely. If you've worked remotely before, put it down. Spotlight those experiences. If not, think of projects where you collaborated with others online, even with a traditional job or something like a normal 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. job. You must not really take part in these exercises anyways. Now, here is how. Let me give you a sample. I led remote marketing teams, or I led a remote marketing team for a Pan-African product launch. Am I speaking too much English? Thereby coordinating all communications through virtual channels. It sounds like lots of mumbo jumbo, right? But they are not a couple of a bag full of mumbo jumbo. You just spoke English and drove your point home on your remote job experiences. Or you could say, I completed a virtual course in digital marketing, managing tasks, and submitting assignments remotely. Yes, that's how easy it sounds. That's how easy it sounds. And the goal here is to go further to establish the fact that you are comfortable and efficient working virtually and independently. Do you understand? Now, laying emphasis on this can help you overcome common doubts that employers may have about hiring new remote employees. On point number 5, I would say don't forget to use action-oriented qualified bullet points, all right? What am I trying to say? You should let your achievements stand out with quantifiable results. Remote employers want to see impact, okay? And numbers make an impression. Don't forget that when you call numbers, you create a kind of awareness, all right? Okay, you're waiting for me to give you an example. For instance, let me give you a sample of what to write, okay? Listen and pay attention to the grammatical function of the words I'm going to use. Increase team productivity. I increased team productivity by 30% by implementing Trello for task management or Asana for project management. All right, it depends on which one you want to use. And you could also write and say, I coordinated international client accounts, going further to lead to a kind of 20% boost in client retention. Yes, that sounds like lots of mumbo jumbo, right? But it's not. It's not. When you tweak your CV in this way, employers will go like, whoa, who is this guy? Now, and for some sense of humor a bit, remember how we sometimes say, I could multitask, the kind of Nigerian style. I could work under pressure, I could do this, I could do that and all. Well, that's essentially what these employers want. A proven multitasker with results to back it up. That's just what they want. So give it to them. Why not? Why will you bring that experience from a marketing job for a remote experience? That is not, or a remote job opportunity. That is so bad. Number 6 shows will tell you that you have to show that you thrive in a remote culture. You have to tell them that you can actually work independently, or you've actually thrived in a remote culture. Working remotely isn't just about being tech savvy. It's about fighting your space and fighting your way into a remote work culture, or even trying to put yourself in those shoes. Highlight cultural adaptability, highlight an openness to feedback and a collaborative spirit. These particular points should go a long way to tell your employer who you are. All right. For example, write something like this: I organize virtual teams to build activities, or by building activities, creating a more connected remote environment. Just as simple as A, B, C, D. Or you could write and say, I adapted quickly to new remote tools and processes in a fast-paced tech environment. That is awesome. All right. Now, for my Nigerian viewers, for my Nigerian viewers, you could mention your comfort, like your comfort working in diverse teams, in diverse offices, remotely though, diverse departments, which is typical what I'm going to say now. All right, showing that you can handle varied perspectives and dynamics of work. Okay, just like what I said a few moments ago. So if you didn't get that right, you have to just rewind the video and get that. The 7th point here is, don't forget to keep your resume clean and visually accessible. This is the last point. Yes, keep it visually accessible. Now, formatting matters. Formatting matters, especially with remote jobs where you may face global competition. All right, make your resume visually engaging by using headers, bullet points, asterisks, and enough white space to prevent a kind of cluster. All right. Now, tools like Canva and Zeti offer templates that can give your resume a modern, professional look. Even if you can't really Google the spellings of these tools correctly, you could write something like a resume maker on the Play Store or the Apple Store, depending on what device you use. You will see something that could help you. All right, don't forget to use my template. Ensure it's easy to skim, because employers often review resumes quickly. A clear, well-organized format reflects attention to detail and professionalism. Traits like professional traits and attention to detail can actually get the attention of any employer, anywhere, anytime, any day. So in conclusion, I would love to tell you that building a remote-friendly resume takes a little extra thought, all right? But it's entirely doable. It's not like it's impossible, all right? I have done it and you can do it, all right? Now, remember to customize your resume for each job you apply for, emphasizing skills and experiences that align with the specific role in that job, all right? Or the provisional role or office in that job or organization. And with these strategies, you are definitely a step closer to landing that dream remote job, depending on no matter where or what source you are picking your job alerts from. All right, now if you found this video helpful, give it a thumbs up. What do I mean? Like the video, share it with friends, and relatives too, or people who might benefit. And don't forget to subscribe for more insights on making a mark in the remote job world. Until next time, stay focused and keep pushing towards your career goals. My name is Angelo. From me is peace.